Okay, so I guess this is like my first unofficial YouTube video. I have no idea what I'm doing, so bear with me. And I don't even know where to look on my camera when it's not vertical. You know how we're so used to recording vertical? Like it looks like I'm just looking that way, but the camera is here. So should I be looking at the green dot? Because if I look at the green dot, I'm not even looking at myself on the camera, which is like totally weird. So I have to totally get used to that. I just mentioned to my followers on Instagram that I will be starting a YouTube channel just because I want to do content differently this year. I don't want to keep pushing my products on social media and post just to post and be like, oh, hey, buy this. This is what I sell. This is what I do. Buy this. I don't feel like I want to do that anymore. I want to be more relatable as a dog mom, as a small business owner, as a first generation Hong Kong American, whatever you call that. Um, Not a skincare expert, maybe a millennial person in her 40s, like that likes to do skincare, or just kind of let you guys know like what are my favorite products for my dogs, favorite things I like to make for my dogs to eat. Just as a person that struggles with mental health, health issues such as being pre-diabetic, just having to eat healthy, lifestyle wise, I am an avid snowboarder. I've been a snowboarder for the past 25 years. Been an entrepreneur for about 20 years now, but 8 with an e-commerce business like this that I've had. And e-commerce has changed so much. It's such a roller coaster ride, and I don't even know where to begin, but I feel in my heart that I want to give you guys everything that I've went through as an entrepreneur for the past 8 years. All the marketing trends that's been happening, all the things that are just happening with other small business owners that I've noticed on my own, and where the economy is going. Like 2024 has been a shit show for me. I don't even know if I can curse on YouTube, so that may be bleeped out. I feel like I've been fucked over. It's just been so hard. Probably the hardest year that I've ever had as a small business owner. And I know I'm not the only one, but I'm just very vocal about it. I'm very honest. I'm transparent. I am blunt. That gets me in trouble a lot sometimes because I tend to get kicked off Facebook groups, or people that calls themselves like gurus, like don't like to be called out. I would love to just talk about my experience, about courses I've taken. People think I think they're scammers, preying on small business owners that are super vulnerable at a certain point. So I just want to share just my experience with you guys, take you guys behind the scene and lifestyle. Like I said, I am a dog mom of 3 golden retrievers. Well, was for 3 down this year. It was a hard time for us to just navigating life as a dog mom, losing a dog. Um, like I can't even talk about loss. Like grief just gets me every single time. But anyway, dog mom that likes to hike. Why I, created the dog gear that I did for my company, because I struggled finding things. This video is probably going to be like non-edited. I just wanted to be super real, super raw, and just get started. I tend to ramble, which I just did, and I overanalyze, overthink a lot, which I spent a couple of months researching on how to start a YouTube video. I mean, I still haven't gotten anywhere, so I just press record, flip my phone today. This is what I'm going to do for the next few weeks until I figure things out. I just want to record everything that I'm doing, and then maybe reflect back to it a year from now and be like, oh shit, I should have just done it like 8 years ago. Then I would have had a channel that I've had forever. But back to the point, yes, dog mom that's into hiking, swimming sports like dock diving. They love swimming anywhere at the beach, pool, whatever. I love traveling. I've been traveling since I was a baby, and I feel like just bringing you guys with me through my eyes and how I see things. Like, for instance, I just did a trip to Japan this year. Back in March, we did a cruise around the whole Japan island for like over 20 days, and I learned so many things. So many vloggers will give you tips on places where to travel. However, since I grew up in the city in Hong Kong, like sometimes I just hate being in crowds, being overcrowded places where everyone is just trying to snap a photo and everything is like super overrated and overpriced. We went to this market in Osaka that was really popular. I forget the name, Karamo or something, Karamano, or I can't remember. But if I do, I'll put it in the comments. But I was shocked, like how expensive the food was compared to these little other islands that we were going to. And 90% of the stalls in that market was not even owned by Japanese people. Like, I was so shocked. They were actually owned by Chinese people. I am Chinese, so I have nothing against that. But just to give you guys a perspective on how tourist markets work, we were surprised, and we tried to spot all the Chinese like owned spots so we could actually try authentic Japanese food, because we owned restaurants too as growing up. So I know like what cutting corners is. I'm not ashamed to say that, or maybe I am. I'm just letting you guys know what I see behind the scenes of like Chinese restaurants. Just like all the Japanese restaurants, sushi restaurants in America right now are owned by like 90% Chinese people. Like, I shit you not. Maybe I'll do another video another day how you can spot Japanese restaurants owned by Chinese people. It's so easy for me to spot out, but not very easy for other people. But anyway, like I said, I do ramble on, and I'm going to try to do better with that. That is my ADHD as an entrepreneur and how I function. And it's just, it overtakes my mind because my mind is so busy. And then I can share stuff that I use as an ADHD entrepreneur. Sometimes it could be a little tool such as this. This is like a Pomodoro, whatever. I don't know the name of this. It's a timer that I use for my tasks. I cannot plan my days out on a calendar. I can have a very vague way of doing things. If I show you, this is what I have. It's usually a sticky board, and I will take sheets of sticky notes of things that I need to do, and then I'll set the timer so that way I'm not restricted and having to do things like on a time frame. I don't do well with that for some reason. And then maybe like I'll share with you guys like the meds I take that actually helps me, from someone that comes from a culture that does not believe in mental health and taking meds. That's just how I grew up and how I was taught. But anyway, and share with you guys like things that I like to use, like software, or what not to get sucked into as a small business owners, or just my opinion in general in a lot of things, and things that I use every day that I believe in, such as beauty products that's cruelty free, or maybe beauty products that you don't even know that test on animals that portrays that they do. I see that often, or just anything that ticks me off. I love Japan, by the way. However, there was like one thing that just really pissed me off, was the animal cruelty part of it, which is dogs were just in shopping malls in these confined spaces, like a golden retriever in a confined space, like a pet shop, which just, I was so sad. The dogs were stressed. They were pacing back and forth. They're biting themselves. And they're just in this tiny cube, like a big dog in a tiny cube for people to purchase. It's very big in Japan. and just anywhere in Asia, like toy dogs that should not be bred as well. And like animal cafes in Japan, which I think is super cool because these animals are nocturnal. Like, why are you keeping them up for human purposes? Like, so you can profit off of them. Like, that pissed me the fuck off. Like, that's like another video for another day. But anyway, I'm very excited. I do have a current YouTube channel right now, but I'm going to do a facelift. I'm going to change like the way I post, the intro, I guess, like everything. So the past few years that I've had the YouTube channel, I've been posting shorts. I've been posting some horizontal videos. I'm not even sure if they work. They're just not interesting, but I guess I've been posting to post with no strategic plan. And to be honest with you, I don't know how strategic I will be moving forward, or I'm just going to test what type of content works. Like sometimes just random ass content works. They go viral. I get views. Sometimes when I have planned content that I've done for a month, or I have like a script for it, they don't get any views. Like what the fuck am I doing that for? Or, you know, I've been pretty conservative on social media, not cursing, not speaking my mind. I don't know. I just feel like I need to be me. You know, I do curse, like I speak my mind. I can be very crucial, cutthroat, but I'm very transparent. I'm a very honest person. And I will tell you when things piss me off or I don't like. I try to work on that because I know like I've gotten in trouble a lot in the past for being too transparent in Facebook groups, and I've been kicked out of a lot of Facebook groups. And I don't know if I have any regrets. I don't have regrets of being honest. I shouldn't, because this is who I am. And I have very few friends because I keep my circle very small. And I just don't believe that I need to make a lot of friends to exhaust myself on making people liking me. I keep my circles very small. My dogs are my friends and they understand me. I feel like that's all I need. And my husband that tolerates me. Anyway, so I guess this is my first long format horizontal YouTube video. I may slap a thumbnail on it. I don't know. I don't even know how to do that, but I may just get on Canva and just navigate through this. But I'm very interested in coming back in a year and just kind of do a recap of how I posted my first video to how I currently post my video now. And I also cannot wait for you guys to come with me on my next trip in a few months, which is, I'll be back in Japan, but a different part of Japan, in Hong Kong. That's my hometown. And kind of like go behind the scenes how I take my travel inspirations into designs where I incorporate dogs too. Very niche. So everything I design, everything I do for my business, they are inspired in some way of my travels and just things that I've learned or been to that has opened my eyes as a person. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this didn't bore you too much, but I can't wait for you guys to come along of my small business lifestyle YouTuber video that I will be starting for 2024. Bye.